I think one of the most compelling reasons to bring these works together is the fact that age plays no role. The Haydn is just eternally youthful. He was an old man, or oldish man, I should say, when he wrote it. But there's nothing where you would say, oh yes, clearly a composer at the end of his life. And of course, the polar opposite, the young, what was he, 19-year-old Dmitri Shostakovich, writing this precociously deep and fulfilling and brilliant symphony. I just found it a very pieces that go wonderfully together regardless, but just a little bit of a story behind it. It is one of the most satisfying symphonies. It is one of the best symphonies. It displays an astonishing maturity. A maturity both in of course, the young Shostakovich, very much aware of other composers. I think Stravinsky had quite a strong influence on him. And of course, unthinkable without a Rimsky-Korsakov. And yet this young man took various influences and made this so uniquely his. There is such depth, there's such emotion, there's great humor, there's great surprises, and already with this first symphony as a young man, all the hallmarks of the later Shostakovich, every bar is Dmitri Shostakovich. It's already his signature. The ebullience, but at the same time the drama, the humor, a little bit of the sarcasm, and the astonishing beauty. That theme that begins the slow movement is just one of those themes very much in the tradition of a Tchaikovsky or a Rachmaninoff that, of course, we will hear at the beginning of the season. This feeling that Russian composers are always tapping into, there's a degree of sadness or nostalgia, which is really quite unique in the Russian repertoire. And Dmitri Shostakovich already is tapping into this at the tender age of 19. Conrad is the personification of what makes this orchestra so special. He comes, like hundreds of other musicians, and so quickly takes on this unique sound which this orchestra had. I think it's very important for the festival also to, as much as we wax lyrical about our orchestra, I think it's always important, and I think it's hugely motivational for the audience also to experience our soloists within the orchestra standing up there as good as any of the other international artists who are featured here.